What are the 2020 rental predictions for residential property in Pittsboro?
So the rental market continues to be very, very strong, and we're getting an incredible number of phone calls weekly. I mean, right now, I think we only have one vacancy, and that's in Siler City. Excuse me. So rental market continues to be very, very strong, but it does have a cap. So there are numbers that are stronger than others. So in the Pittsboro area, 900 to 1,200 you can rent in a blink of an eye. I mean, it's just crazy how quickly those will rent. But if you go above 1,200, it starts getting tough. And the reason for that is because of the income levels around here. So the demand is still high. The vacancies are still very low, and that has an upward pressure on the rents. But incomes have really not going up. So, if we have somebody, the average family income in this area is $54,000. So, that's 27,000 per couple and everything, or per unit of the couple. And some of those people we have a lot of renters that are single, either a single dad or a single mom, or just a single person in general. And so if their average income, let's just say for the sake of argument, is $36,000, a single person, that kind of puts them in an area where they cannot pay probably more than like $1,200 a month for rent. So that's one of the factors that keeps our rents really, really tight. The other thing that is difficult is because this is more of a rural area, and because it's the United States of America. I mean, pets are a multi-billion-dollar industry. A lot of landlords are no pets, no pets, no pets. Well, if you want to make your property more available to a huge, significant portion of the population, you must allow pets. And yes, they're going to do some damage, and yes, but they're going to get that place filled quicker. All pets are not equal. I own dogs. I own cats. I own chickens. I own lots of animals. But in the rental world, cats are bad, and dogs, depending on the breed and the size, are okay. The age of the dog, the breed of the dog, the relationship with the owner and the dog, very, very important. Problem with cats is cats tend to mark territory, and they'll urinate in a residential building, and it will get into the carpet, it'll get into the subflooring, and it is a smell that it's very, very difficult to get rid of. So regardless of your opinion on animals, we're pro dog, not so pro cat, because of what it can do to a property. But rental market is still very, very strong. The other thing we need to know too is a few years ago we were hitting that 1% rule. We had a 10-year recapture rate, and that was the golden rule for a long time. So if it was $100,000, you wanted to rent it for $1,000. If it was $200,000, you wanted to rent it for $2,000, and you wanted to recoup your money in a 10-year period. We're probably closer to a 14 or 15-year period right now. Stuff is very high and is appreciated, and we cannot get the 1% on the rent. We have some rentals in the Chapel Ridge area. These are $450,000 to $600,000 homes. We're getting $2,500 to $3,000 on those. We're not getting $4,500 to $6,000. So again, when you get above that certain price point, that 1% rule really, really scrunches down. So I think that it will still be a very, very good rental market. I mean, nationally, statewide, and the Pittsboro area, all indicators are that the rental market will still be very, very strong. Rents will be tough and high for tenants and good for landlords, but the economy and availability is limiting our numbers in some aspects.